All right, what's up, guys? A little bit of a different video for y'all today. We are on Zwift. Yeah, we are in the metaverse racing. Super exciting. We're at the Mercury Islands Criterium course. And I will admit, I am a dead noob when it comes to Zwift racing. I've probably done like 10 or maybe 15 Zwift races, and most of them were quite a long time ago. But I thought I'd join one just on a whim. I wanted to see if I could race on the new Scotland course, which was used for the Zwift World Championships recently. And I just hopped into this hoping that it was Scotland, and it was actually the Japanese circuit. But nonetheless, I thought I'd stick it out. These Zwift races are usually a pretty good workout. We're off to the normal fast Zwift start. My trick for the Zwift starts is to stop pedaling with like 10 seconds to the start. And then at like 3 or 4 seconds to the start, I start pedaling. And that just allows my trainer to like go to 0 RPM. And then I'm pushing on the full resistance and torque. And that allows you kind of Mario Kart like launch off the line. And yeah, we're just gonna jump into this. It's a dead flat course, which is my favorite for Zwift. If there's any type of hill, I'm gonna get dropped. And I'm in the A grade, but the weird thing about it was we joined up with the Bs. So it's kind of like this hybrid A and B thing, which is actually kind of nice because sometimes you join an A race and there's like 3 people and then one guy doesn't show up. So it's just like 1v1. And I got smoked by this Australian guy a few weeks ago in one of those situations. But all right, let's see how I do in this race. So it's 7 laps, and I think it's like 17 miles total. Pretty short. It's going to be about 35 minutes, which is pretty nice for a workout length. Like you spin before, you do a Zwift race, and maybe spin after. It's a nice little 90-minute workout or so. But my main thing with Zwift is I just try not to hit the front as much as I can. And the way you do that is you just kind of feather your power. So you feather it up when you're starting to see yourself drift back in the field. And then as you're moving up to the front, you start feathering it down. And that's just basically all Zwift is. And some people are much, much better at this than me. I can screw it up sometimes. And it's a lot easier on a flat course, when it starts going up and down, it becomes more difficult to draft and hold your position in the pack. But yeah, that's basically all I'm going to do. All right, so Zwift is obviously a game, and you get things like power-ups, and power-ups are those things that people have hovering above their heads, and they basically just make it easier for you to draft or make you more aero. I don't even know like all the power-ups, to be honest, but I have the drafting one, so I'm way at the back of the pack, and I decide to use it to move up. And I think I put a little too much power. I don't feather it, and I do a little attack here. But with a flat course like this on Zwift, it's like really hard to make a breakaway stick. You either have to have like 6 watts per kilo for like the entire time, or just be like cheating. So with the flat nature of this course, I know it's probably going to come down to a sprint, and I'm hoping to get a aero power up, and you can see I just got none. It's so annoying that Zwift has this RNG for the power ups. All right, coming into the next lap, and same exact thing. No power up. No power up for you, says Zwift. All right, finally I get lucky and I snag an aero power up. So I'm just going to keep that locked and loaded for the finish. And let's just fast forward and check that out. All right, bell lap, 1 mile to go. Zwift, it's fun. It's something to make the trainer miles go by a little bit easier. And yeah, we all are competitive, so it's fun to race against real life humans. Even though we all know there's a cheating problem with Zwift. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this Zwift stuff. I just recorded this on a whim. The Zwift World Championships was kind of funny to watch. I checked it out for a couple minutes. It was such a funny thing. The coverage dropped on the women's finish. they missed it. So it was like watching a normal old Italian like 1-day race where they had bad coverage. I don't know. Yeah, maybe Zwift racing is the future. I know the NCL, which is this new crit series that's coming out. They have like a high degree of sponsorships and money behind them. They want some sort of like virtual race. So maybe this is the future. Let me know what you think. I'm a little dubious, but it does help pass the time. And we're coming into about 0.4 of a mile to go. I'm just trying to position myself up here, keep my powder dry. I think the best way of winning these Zwift sprints, and don't get me wrong, I'm not an expert on this, is to kind of do a longer sprint. There's a little delay with the game, and it's just hard to do like a really high power sprint on a trainer. You can't rock the bike and stuff. So here I kind of open it up and I pop my power up and I just start slowly pouring on the watts, and it's not even like, you know, a ton of power or anything. I think I cracked like maybe 1,000. Yep. Oh, there we go. Just to get past that last guy, and boom, this is my first Zwift race win. So I had to share with you guys, get the clout. No, I'm just kidding. It's all for fun. But yeah, 288 watts for 36 minutes. You know, nothing earth shattering, but a solid workout. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. As always, if this is interesting. In any case, thanks for watching. See you out there in the virtual or real world, whatever. And yeah, right on.